Hello YouTube. This is my favorite knives video. See quite a few people doing that right now, so I figured I'd jump on the bandwagon, show you a few of my favorite knives. First one here. I love the Moras. This is my newest Mora. My old Mora, the old red handle Mora, is in the woods somewhere with a friend of mine, along with a lot of my other gear. But he was able to get out and I wasn't. So this is the new stainless steel Mora. It comes with the plastic sheath. You got a fire steel in the sheath. Ferroceramic rod, sorry, not fire steel. So this rides in my outdoor bag, my overnight bag. The next knife, in fact two of these knives, are Jeff Walker knives. They are patterned after English trade knives from the 1700s. They're great knives. They're both, I've had these for years. I use them around the camp all the time. This is what I wear when I go primitive camping, when I go out there wearing the costumes of the period. So I carry this in my belt, and this is my camp knife, a little smaller version of this. Beautiful knives, easy to sharpen, sharp as a razor. Just love these two knives. In fact, right now I'm in the process of putting their third sheath on them. I've carried them so much. So this is the third sheath that's in the process of being built right now. So these two knives are super. This knife, everybody recognizes this as being a cold steel Bushman. This is the old Bushman. This is when it first came out. As soon as I saw this knife, I had to buy it. So I'm not sure whether I bought it. I'm pretty sure I bought it at Collector's Firearms here in Houston. But it has been an amazing knife. I've carried it forever. You can see that it's been sharpened enough. It's beginning to nick up on the blade a little bit, but it's still in good shape. This coating on here, I don't know what it is, but it holds up real good. I haven't personally carried this in my pack for probably 5 years now. But I keep it around. I keep it in the car and use it every once in a while. Not very often though. This one came with a leather sheath, not that Cordura sheath, crud. Good leather sheath. It's still as good as it was when I bought it. And I keep a file attached to the back of this one just as a general tool. Since it's in my truck, I have a file in my truck all the time in case an axe gets dull or whatever. Next knife is probably the knife I carry most of all, outside of a Barlow pocket knife, which is in my pocket. This is a parang from Malaysia. This is what you would find in a grocery store or whatever. This is Badur, made in Badur, Malaysia, where they make this particular style of knife and these handles and things. This handle is wrapped with Wilson tape to give me a little bit of cushioning effect, because when you whack down on something with this knife, it will split right through it. It's better, almost as good as an axe, if not better. The one thing I need to do with this thing is take some time to hone this back side of this down with a Dremel tool, because it's been pounded so much. You can see the little nicks and dents in it from beating on it with sticks and this and that, because it's a great batoning tool. And this does not have the knife blade does not go through the handle like this particular one does. The reason being, in Malaysia they like the rat tail handle back in here, the rat tail steel part of it, because it's easy to repair and they can do the repairs right in the jungle, what they find in the jungle. So they're not worried about it coming off. If it does come off, they just rebuild it. So I've used this. I've never had the handle come off. This is the second handle I put on it. I had to buy I had to order a handle from Malaysia not too long ago in order to replace the handle that was on it, which was wood and finally split. I got a plastic handle. See if that doesn't work a little bit better, because this is not a show knife. This is a working knife. It was made to work, and I use it to work. My new knife, my new toy, is from Krondor. You can see it's also been whacked a few times. Not as much though as that one, and I don't use this as much. I haven't had a chance to use it yet as often as I want to, but I don't like axes. I find them rather clunky, so I have an axe. I carry it with me in the truck, but as far as using it, you know, I'll use the saw first and then use one of my parangs first, and I just fallen in love with the design and the feel in your hand, the whip that they have. This particular one you need to use a lanyard on, because it will eat your lunch if you don't have a lanyard rigged on it properly. But this one, you don't need a lanyard. There's no hole for a lanyard anyway. There's no perforations in the handle. This one, being a normal bush type handle, but look at the thickness on this thing. Look at the thickness. Folks, that's almost 5/16 of an inch. Beautiful, beautiful steel. Takes an edge. All I've had to do with it is strop it and use a ceramic rod on it since I bought it. I just love it. Plus, it comes with one heck of a sheath. Heavy leather. Just an awesome sheath. Protects yourself, everything else. If you need to, you can rig a dangler from it. Personally, I have it tied off the back of my Alice pack in such a fashion that I don't lose it. Alright, that is Silverbinder's knife collection. Favorite knives. I have one other folding knife that I didn't show you, was my Barlow, my grandfather's Barlow, and this particular massive hunker. This is a Bocker Magnum. Fine, heavy knife, well-shaped blade, holds an edge like crazy, sharp as a razor, and a little on the hefty side, but you know, toss it down in your pack. If you happen to forget one of the other knives, this will make a good, make a dang good tinder maker. Kind of a little bit difficult to keep sharp with these curves, but with the chrome, with a ceramic, you can do it without too much trouble. Alright, that's my knife collection. Let me see yours.